Oh god. Hey, what's up YouTube? So I've been playing around with Madolches for a little bit. Since my last build, my last build was just really incomplete because I didn't have any of the pieces I needed at the time, but now I do. So yeah, there's that. And yeah, I have a complete action deck and a little bit of a complete side deck. It's just, locals based. But yeah, I'm very happy of how it performed. I technically went undefeated today. I was the only person in the top four that had no losses. I was XO, all that good stuff. So round one, I got a bye. Round two, I played against what was the deck? Light Sworns. I 2-1 that. Game one OTK. Game two, he OTK me. Game three, I OTK'd him. So 2-1. Then round three, we went out to get pizza. Then came back and I played against my friend Cyber Dragons. That's I 2-0'd him, OTK'd him twice. And then in game, what's it called? Game three? No, not game three. Round three, I think there's no. We went straight to top 8, and because it was a small locals. Sorry, it's kind of late, but there's that. Top 8. I played against my friend Sylvans. He went X2, but he was like what one of the few people that went into top 8 with X2. I think there was only 2 people, including himself. I 2-0'd him because Sylvans are very predictable of a deck, and this deck just completely outspeeds that deck. Then there's what's it called? And top 4, I could have probably went top 2. I would like probably win all the credit if I wanted to, but the guy that was in top 4 had to leave, so I wanted to be the nice guy and stuff. So yeah, let's get started with this. 3 Magis, 3 Hood Cakes. It's all standard stuff. 3 of these. I found myself needing 3 because there's times where I drew one, one's in the grave, and the only other one isn't left in the deck. So you need 3. Don't tell you that it's a bad draw because it's 1600 body. Like, come on, that's fairly huge. You need the combo pieces going. More combos. That's really it. It's more consistent than werewolves. I have 2 werewolves like somewhere in my room. I'll just look for them if I wanted to use those. But I like these a lot better. They're more consistent in my opinion. 2 cardies. Speeds up the deck most definitely. Like, summon it as long as it doesn't get Valor. You're always gonna have a monster in the grave and you're gonna draw. So if they do Valor, they waste a Valor on card D, and then you'll just go off basically. And then 1 Redox, because there were moments where I needed another monster to make an OTK, and Redox was the best monster because you could just banish 2 Earths, which are basically 100% all of my monsters, and then get that extra like what 1,000 to like what 500 to 1,000 whatever damage you need, and that's it. So yeah, I took out the Crufson because I found myself just not needing it, because the only reason I really used it was to make it level 4. And outside of that, I can just use another Magdalene or another Messenger Lotto for that level 4. So yeah, this is also a Monster Reborn. So if you needed the extra damage and you need something bigger than 17, you can just Monster Reborn it back if you have another Earth. So it's not a bad card really. It's just more for OTKs. 2 Chateau, 1 Ticket. For my last build, I did not play Ticket. I found myself just not using Ticket at all. Until I OTK'd, so there's no real reason to play more than 1 because you can only use 1 once per turn. You can't have multiples going off at once. 2 dualities, consistency really. 3 MSTs, just MSTs, and the 1-ofs. Oh yeah, you only search really Spell Striker. Traps, 1 Palooza. Never got this off, but that off chance, you do get it off, you're gonna win the game, especially when you have like a loaded hand. One Trap Stun. I need a second one, but yeah, I don't know. Usually only Trap Stun when you know you have game. Two Threatening Roar. You need to live a little bit longer. A deck that can OTK you like Cyber Dragons. Yeah, I've been OTK by Cyber Dragons multiple times. I played against it, so you need ways to stop the OTK, and this is like one of the best cards to do it. Mirror Forces, Triple Fiendish Chain. This, it's just for the trolls, you know. I'm probably gonna cut it for the second Trap Stun. That, this, and this. I don't think you need Compulse. Compulse is actually not that good of a card in this deck. It hurts. It hurts too much. Like you only really bounce back like problematic stuff like Draco Sack. But my locals doesn't really play like can't afford Draco Sacks. I'm one of the few people that has one. Well, our locals can, but we're just lazy. Invoker, you never need two, so why would you play two? You only need one. Save your money for like a 101 or something like that. But yeah, this card's really good. I never use it more than once. I always change into a Downer Magician. Just more back row pop. I need a second Levier. This card's too good. Zen mains. This second Levier is gonna be what the Acid Golem's gonna be. Two Tiramisu's. Let me just put my first ed one on top. This card's really good. I think Angeli is going to be a super rare. There's no doubt that it's going to be a super rare. Everything in Madolche is super common, rare, and ultra. There's nothing secret in there. So there's no real reason for Konami to even bump it up rarities like Spellbook and Judgment. So it's going to be one of those like $25 to $30 super rares, I believe. 101. You don't need Exciton or Exciton. I say Exciton. Some people say Exciton, but yeah, you don't need it. The deck has too much advantage. You're gonna lose advantage, mostly because you're usually gonna make a 1900 beater that does nothing. Downer, most you can make it is like what 27. That's if you don't like detach it all to anything. But I usually just overlay it over this and make it 2500. It's fairly intimidating too with its piercing damage. Abyss Dweller, Geiger Cowboy, Blade Armor, Diamond Dyer. This card's really funny because if you don't really have the OTK, if you like have a Magi and then you just go cat into the guy, the Messenger Auto, get a card. You can just usually make this, destroy the cat, pop something. You have something in the grave, and you have this guy that'll just destroy itself next turn if you don't get rid of it. So it's not bad. And the last card is this, because my friend plays Cyber Dragons, and that deck's fairly annoying. But I might cut this for stuff. I might try to instant fusion build. You know, probably gonna cut the Diamond Dyer. Like I never really need it. Like it's usually there just to destroy back row, but I have Alucard for that. I have MST, so these two are probably gonna go for a fusionist and that level 4 fusion Earth warrior guy, because it makes this card a little bit more live. So yeah, I'm probably gonna cut these for those. But yeah, there's the main deck, extra deck. I did not show side deck. 2 maxis. You don't really need 3. DD Crow. Emptinesses. 2 of those. Full houses. Just for the Fire Fist and the Bujin matchup, really. Bujin stuff. Call Fairy, you win. These things are going to be cut for effect failures, most definitely. Double Light Mirror. It's mostly for Radix, and these. Probably going to cut this for something else. Maybe another Dust Tornado. Like, Stygian Dirge is just there for the trolls, but there's not really, like, real reason to make it. But, yeah. Hopefully you guys like it. You guys stare at something, but, yeah, thanks, YouTube. Peace out.